My name is Arnulfo Jr.
Yeah.
Hello guys, it's at Rollerbot Creator on Instagram and on Facebook.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. See? Right there. Mm-hmm.
We did it.
We did it. We voted.
We
yes.
voted.
Yes.
Kind of late, but we made it.
Yeah, but we did. So
Your
we
vote
casted
counts.
we did our civic duty,
Yes.
and proud to say that I have a wonderful wife who thinks that voting is just as important as myself, and it is something that needs to be done. In some countries, they say it over and over. There are people who are dying to do what we have the honor and the privilege of doing. So we have to vote the way our heart is and what we truly believe. And I know people who will say,
We
well,
did.
it's not that big of a deal because it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. So I'm proud of my wife.
So we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fill you in later on the kind of crazy busy day. But
Oh my gosh,
we
yes.
wanted to at least let you know we voted.
Yes.
We did it.
All
All
right.
right, babe, let's head home.
All right, let's
Got
go.
more stuff to do. Bye, everyone. We'll see you
Bye.
later.
Hello there, Arnulfo here. Well, it's been one heck of an interesting week. We've had quite a few things happen here. And to give you an idea just what it's been like, it has been crazy nuts. I had an incident with my nephew and his concussion in a football game. Then we also had some bad news with some friends. Our truck broke down, which is probably, well, not quite what we expected. On top of that, the tough part about having to own your own business is that sometimes things happen that are out of our control, such as scheduling for certain events, and some of those events get shifted. And so being that in owning your own business, especially just starting off, you don't have the steady income that comes along with everything of working for a steady business. The advantage is that we set our own hours. The disadvantage is you've got to bust tail in order to keep up with the bills and to put food on the table. And sometimes things don't come out as planned. But the one thing that my lovely wife and I really depend on, yes, we depend on the clients, yes, we depend on that, but first and foremost, we depend on the Lord. He's the one who's really has everything in control. No matter how you look at it, we rely on the Lord. And to give you an example, when our truck broke down, Brooke Spencer, who we hadn't heard from in a while, the second the truck broke down, she had texted my wife just to see how we were doing. One thing led to another, and next thing you know, her father let us use their van to get around and to carry our supplies. People here are just incredible in Lynchburg. The friends we've made, the adopted families, it's been really great. And it's been an awesome journey. But through all of this that we're going through, there's this sense of peace and joy that we're going through. Because we know that God knew this was going to happen. God knew everything that was going to happen before it even took place. To us, it's new. It's like we have no idea what's happening. But this is where you really they say the rubber meets the road. It's easy to trust the Lord when things are going great, when things are just phenomenally well, and you can be blessed by all the gifts and monies and everything. When you really start to depend on Him is when it looks like your back is to the ocean, the chariots are chasing you down, and there's no escape. But there is. There is. Has it been rough? It has been, but glory to God. He's in charge. We still have our health. My wife is doing great. We have a roof over our head. We still have food in the refrigerator. We have a landlord who is so understanding. We have friends who come to our aid when we need it. We have family who is there for us. Our beloved sister-in-law, when we needed simple things, a ride from the academy to go to all the way up to Forest, which is about 12 miles away, to go get a car. Simple little things that might be little to a lot of other people, but they're really big to us. So with that being said, we move on. We didn't get a chance to go work on Virginia Christmas Spectacular tonight. We were both tired. But last night we got a lot done. Tomorrow we will put the base coat on. And today I had the opportunity to be able to talk to some professional teachers about the arts. Explain how the arts are extremely beneficial to students. How it invokes, it triggers dialogue through creativity. It creates a different route to study other avenues or other subjects that may be difficult, self-included. I am what you call a global visual learner. In order for me to truly understand, I have to have visuals. I have to see what's going on. I have to see it applied. If you put numbers on a wall and just try and explain to me something analytically, it doesn't work. And art can do that. Music can do that. Performance arts can do that. And it's not the subject, it's how it's being taught that needs to change. So I was flattered to see that I was asked to discuss about the visual arts and in my career. What else did we have today? Well, today I taught lessons to another class which had me prior to their lesson today, and we talked about color theory. We practiced it, and they really caught on. It's rewarding to see students. It's rewarding to see young men and young women who have talent and skills and apply those and watch them flower, watch them nurture. Because we need teachers like that. They don't look at art as arts and crafts, but look at it as a foundation to build. I could go on and on, which I don't want to, because I don't want to bore you. But tomorrow will be another day. We will go out, and we have a lot to show you. There have been some people who've approached me, and it's great. This is great. We have 33 subscribers, and that means a lot to us. And the comic strips are going to keep coming, and we have another set. I have at least 4 or 5 already on the burner working right now. Things are looking good. The rollerbots are completed. And I'm going to be moving on to other things such as fun facts. And we'll be talking about things like that, how art and the other subjects tie together. So, on behalf of my darling wife, Elisa, and myself, we say it's been great, and it's going to continue to get even better and better as we move along. We've also picked up another client, ARC, which we will be laying up a mural for them, which will start in January. My wife had a meeting today with Megan Emanuel for the big production of Cats at Brookville High School. And there is some word that we will probably be working and helping the new teacher at EC Glass, which we're pretty excited about. And continue to work with teachers who want us to do workshops and work with the community to continue to raise and elevate the visual arts even better to a new level, so that all the arts come up, from music to performance and visual arts. So tonight we bid you a farewell and a good night, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless.